the veteran, right?
Not there
Not
yet.
yet? No.
Yeah, not yet. Give me about 2 more years.
So what's in between rookie and veteran?
Yeah.
Player.
Just
a player.
Just a player.
Wait, it needs to be year 5 to be a veteran?
Wow.
That's what I feel like.
You haven't had any chores though, or no pranks, no chores, you're not wearing any Hello Kitty backpacks.
But it's like if Key wasn't on our team, we had no rookie. I'm like the next person in line.
Oh my
God!
I
have to do that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't have like there was no. There's a couple. You got Jalen Slaw. You got a couple, but
but I'm saying last year, I was still, and this year if Jalen and them are not there, or I got to do that stuff. So
or Keegan, it reverts to Keegan.
Yeah.
Wow, pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Is that why you worked out so hard?
Yeah.
You just never stop, do you?
Nah.
Like stories about you during season, they want you to slow down. Off season, everything we look at on video, where'd that work ethic come from? You're relentless.
Yeah, I think it just came from where did it come from? I mean, I have a family who loves the game of basketball, and I love the game of basketball. There's so much things that I need to get better at, so I got to stay in the gym to get better at it. I can't just hope that it's gonna come. So just working on those things that I know that is gonna help me be successful. Those things like that. Mm-hmm.
I imagine because you've got your on-court work, but you also learned that really early. We read a lot about your relationship with Chris Paul, your former coaches. You do a lot of film work. Mm-hmm. Is it difficult sometimes to motivate up as much for the film work as it is for the floor work?
100%. Yeah. I think for a lot of people it could be different, but for me it's tough. I mean, especially because you're learning, but you're also just like looking at a screen. You know what I'm saying? You're just sitting there looking at a screen. It's kind of hard, but you just got to challenge yourself mentally. Like, that's going to get you better. And I'm not on the court every day. So those days I'm not on the court, you got to do something to get better. So that's going to be the thing that get me better. So I just got to sit there and just deal with the pain.
Yeah.
Did you have target areas as far as getting better? Like what you were really focusing on?
100%. And of course, I think the thing is being my shooting. I've been working on that heavily this offseason, talking to different shooters, really good shooters, different coaches, and just getting feedback on what they think I'm doing wrong or what they think I'm doing right, or just things like that. Just talking to them has helped me out a lot.
I'm not going to lie to you. There are times watching you, and we watch every second of every game. There are times watching you where you straight up look like an all-star, like no joke, both ends of the floor. Right. Obviously, your defense has always been on point, but you're shooting, man, that rainbow, your ability to drive to the hoop, your ability to drive and dish. Mm-hmm. And so it's not like you can say, well, Davion, you should work on consistency, because how do you do that? Right. How do you get more consistent? Is it just repetition when the lights are down?
I think that, but you're just repping your shot the right way. I was last season, the year before, I was kind of repping it to not the wrong way. because it went in sometimes, but I would say it wasn't going to be consistent. I think this year I kind of just been repping it the right way. Using the technology that we have today called the NOAA, that I get feedback every Friday on what I'm doing wrong, or this thing that helped me out a lot is about the arc on your shot. And this a big camera right there, and it tells you like 45 is a perfect arc. So I just try to stay in the 45 to 49 range. And you stay in those ranges, and I get feedback on how much I'm doing it right. And if I get like a 50, it'll tell me. I won't even count it, because it's like it's so high, and I need to be in I need to be consistent on these ranges. So I just been kind of working on that this whole offseason, man. Like, I have so much feedback on my phone. Just, you can ask Robbie. Robbie sends it to me every Friday. I ask him, I need the feedback, and it's kind of been helping me out a lot.
Sure. That's really fascinating. I wonder how you find the balance of, because if you're talking to a bunch of shooters, I'm sure someone's going to say, hey, Davion, I do it this way, I do it this way, I do it. Mm-hmm. Where you also got to find what's right for you. Yeah. How do you take in all the information, but also not maybe even overanalyze it, if that makes sense?
Because I've been talking to really good shooters, man. Talking to Steph, talking to Damian Lillard, knowing that I'm not going to be those guys. And some things that they can do that I can't do, and some things that I can do they can't do. And I know that, I'm not going to ever shoot just like Stephen Curry. But I can take little things from him, take little things from Dame, or what they worked on to get their shot consistent. And it's gonna help me, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna work hard. I'm working my shot, and if I be consistent every single day, it's kind of hard not to get better at it.
Yeah. Can you feel, by the way, that 45 to 49 now is 100%. It like kind of in you, like that's in that sweet spot?
Yeah, 100%. I took a lot of dip off I don't dip as much no more when I shoot. Even playing pickup, just watching film like that, like see how far I'm dipping. I don't even dip like that no more. I get it up faster. The arc is usually the same. You probably won't see a high arcing shot no more. It would kind of just be the right range, I think, in my opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still my shot. So in my opinion, I think it's the right range. And I mean, I think I'm doing a consistent level. So it's definitely gonna go in more than last year for sure.
How was it checking Steph Curry in the playoffs?
It's amazing. It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely a challenge.
Do you want that challenge though?
For sure. You gotta want that challenge.
I know what you're saying about fun. Like I would rather staple lunch meat to my face than guard Steph Curry. But for you, I'll bet you're licking your lips, you're licking your chops. You want to get out there.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. Especially guarding the greats like that. I mean, you got an opportunity to guard one of the best players that ever played the game of basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be fun. I mean, it's a competitive nature. Especially being in the NBA a couple years, you got to be competitive. You got to compete. And just now I'm competing at the highest level, guarding the best players. So I mean, what can you really ask for? So it was fun. Definitely tough assignment. It will always be a tough assignment for anyone. But I mean, I learned a lot from it for sure.
I don't know if there's athlete code, but did you ever feel like acknowledgement from him? Like, hey, you know, because sometimes you're going to get him, and other times he's going to get you. That's the obvious way of the sport. But did he kind of acknowledge that you were pretty good on him? Yeah,
100%. Even one time, I remember during it, like it was yesterday. It was in transition. It's probably this thing I seen it on Twitter actually the other day when he was in transition and he stopped in the middle of the floor and my foot ended up sliding, but I ended up recovering and I ended up touching the ball, but he kind of flopped like it was a foul. And I went down court and I was like, I didn't foul you, did I? He's like, no, you got the quickest hands. I was like, yeah. He kind of acknowledged it a little bit. So he knows a little bit.
We talked this morning on our shows. We have the morning show. We said, you know, every year we look to see players that have bulked up, players that have changed hairstyles, players that have, sometimes grown.
Yeah.
And my early bet, because I follow your stuff online, I said Davion is probably going to be the one that gets the award this year, because not only did we see the workout where you're just adding bulk, but you also got a lot of ink done over this. I mean, is this the most ink you've gotten over any period in your life? I would say
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
You just get the bug.
Yeah, it was just I mean, I kind of like all my tattoos kind of mean something.
Yeah,
and I just wanted to put like my life on it. And my tattoo artist Dennis, he kind of helped me put a plan together because it's kind of hard. I'm thinking of like what to do, and I'm telling him what to do, but he's like, all right, I'll just put this for you, and he put all this theme together. Like I didn't put none of this theme together. He put it all together, and it's everything that I asked for. So it was a long process. I always did it on Sunday because I knew that was kind of my off days. So it took like 7 hours, 8 hours just sitting there, but I had numbing cream though. It kind of helped me.
I was gonna say we neither of us have ever gotten a tattoo, but I imagine it doesn't feel great.
Numbing cream definitely saved my life for sure.
Now, hold on, because you got me with the whole we had a plan. So like, because tattoo is something you really want to be sure of, because that's permanent. So we're like, you able to look at the ideas, I guess, on like mock arms or something before.
So he has his app, technology is a crazy thing now. He has his app and he take a picture of like my arm. I just got to take a picture of my arm, and he puts his tattoo together, and it kind of looks like my arm.
Okay.
Like it is my arm, but it looks like it's already on. Like I would show my mom before I get it.
Sure.
And she would be like, "Oh my God, that's a nice tat." Like how long did it take? I'm like, it ain't even done yet.
Wow.
It's just a picture.
So mom's supporting though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of moms be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. No, 100%. Okay. Like as long as I'm not getting anything, like I don't get the cartoons really.
Right.
Like I'm not that type of guy. Like I got where my grandma lived, where I played basketball, my high school jersey, Mitchell, my mom's initials, TYW. Like,
I see the national championship up there.
Yeah,
I see that. If you win, when you win the title with the Kings, will we get that somewhere as well?
That's in consideration.
Okay.
In consideration? Yeah, is it not an automatic?
Wow. It can't be automatic. Yeah. I gotta win a couple.
You gotta win a couple. I'm good with that.
Gotta win a couple.
Now I also noticed the neck is upper chest and neck is clear. Now is that like like when they're going to build a building? Yeah, like future real estate coming, or are you leaving it?
Nah, I kind of honestly I really didn't want to get a tat that's not going to really show.
Sure.
But I ended up getting one on my back.
Okay.
Because it was a thing. I was like, I'm just getting it.
Just why not?
But I'm probably gonna keep this. I might do my chest because I'm gonna do my arm, so I'm probably gonna do a cross and down, but probably not nowhere below that.
not for nothing as we wrap up, but gotta say, because you know what is it? Like Travis Kelce, you gotta shoot your shot, right?
Yeah.
So you see this logo, like I'll give you $100 cash if you get that somewhere. And you don't have to make. What do you mean only 100? That's a lot of money.
That's tough. It's on my body for life.
It's hard out there.
It's tough.
Well,
Hold out for more.
we'll have our people talk to yours. But you know what? We can all call it even because we're also very proud of you. You comport yourself very, very well in our community. You know how much this team means to us. You knew how much it meant when you walked out on that floor for game 1 of the playoffs last year. You felt that. So
100%.
And we appreciate grit and grind here. So thanks
Appreciate
for working so
man.
hard. And hopefully we take a step further this year.
Got to. Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. That's Davion Mitchell. Oh, thanks, my man. Appreciate you. Stay safe.